Detroit, grant projects like Diverse Soup City are dedicated to giving people the means to help their community.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer of helping your neighbor out first before you can help anybody else out. And I know there's a lot of people hurting all over the world. But, you know, there's a lot of my neighbors that are hurting right now. I think it's important to start there.
And the winner of this month's soup is Friendship House. And all of you together have contributed $424.
Oh, it's going to be a big difference for up to 42 people. You think about like $10 doesn't seem like much, but for someone who can't even scrape $10 together to get an ID, it's huge. It'll be life-changing.
The people coming out to support the community, it's just been absolutely amazing. So we're thrilled to have this turnout. We're ready to take soup into the future.
A dedication to grassroots activism is what brings people together in Hamtramck. While in other parts of Detroit, it's a passion for art.
Form drives everything I do. I'm very interested in the different colors of things throughout the different periods of our history, you know, how colors change. My name is Michael Dion. They know me in the art world as M80. I'm a junk man artist. I make art out of junk. I'm from Detroit originally. The work that I do has a direct connection with the history of Detroit. When the auto industry was born, Detroit became one of the most well-to-do, vibrant cities in all of America. People had jobs, so people bought things. All these things, I think about the people that worked in the factories and made their living making these things. I re-inject life, and I give them this new, exciting role to play. My studio's at the Russell Industrial Center, which was a car factory, maybe a car parts factory, designed by the architect Albert Kahn. Pretty dominant figure in the architectural history of America in the 1920s.
Mike, got your mail.
Hey, Eric, what's up?
What are you working on?
Oh, that's about a trip I made up north to an aunt and uncle's farm when I was a kid. It's just about that magic of being at Grandma's house.
Oh, that's great.
And there's Grandma on the porch.
Where'd you find the photographs?
In some old abandoned house. People throw their lives away, you know?
I'll see you later, Mike.
All right, man, be good, eh?
Spread across 7 buildings and covering over 2 million square feet, the Russell Industrial Center provides workspace today for more than 200 artists.
In the past 7 years, the Russell Industrial Center has seen a 300% growth, and it is now the biggest and fastest growing artist community in the Midwest. We have over a dozen photographers, fine art painters, woodworkers, metal fabricators, clothing designers. I mean, don't expect to come in here and get a Class A office, but you're more than welcome to build yourself out a Class A office.
Andy.
Hey.
Handicam does unique and exclusive type furniture. I mean, they're art pieces in themselves.
Dude, this chair is awesome.
Nice.
Can I have it?
No.
Son of a bitch.
My name's Andy Kim. I am a digital sculptor at General Motors Design. And when I'm not at work, I build and design my own furniture. I use a lot of plywood or man-made materials, bending wood with some hardwood elements mixed in.
How did you actually cut these?
My friend downstairs has a CNC router.
Before I do my thing, I do my other thing.
I found out about Russell Industrial Center through a coworker, actually, at General Motors, and thought that that really made sense to have a little shop to, you know, kind of flesh out some of these ideas I've been having about woodworking and whatnot. So,
before I do my thing, I got my other thing lined up. Dwelling in the underground where aliens can't find us. Before I do my thing.
What is this, soapstone?
It's nylon, built with an additive manufacturing process.
Really?
In this case, selective laser sintering. It's basically a 3D printing process, but this actually builds up material instead of cutting it away. Because I work on the computer all day, I work in 3 dimensions, I work with technology, that influences the way I think about furniture.
Before I do my thing, I got my other thing in action.
The cutting-edge technologies that Andy's exposed to at General Motors inspires him to explore other methods and materials for his furniture beyond wood.
At General Motors Design, car designers come up with these great 2-dimensional sketches. And so we take those sketches and then we start to build them in 3 dimensions on the computer to then make full-size models with laser sintering.
Before I do my thing,
you feed it a 3-dimensional computer file.
before you walk a broken glass.
Is it in like a tank?
Basically, yeah. In this case, a powdered nylon. And then a laser melts that material together selectively, each layer one on top of the next.
Before I do my thing, I do my other thing.
Here's a speedometer part.
A full-size model of a speedometer emerges from the block of powdered nylon.
That really came out really nice.
Yeah, its numbers are crisp.
Yep.
All the details are in there. Laser sintering was originally intended to make models, to make prototypes very quickly, and I think now it's being more and more realized as a way of making finished products. There's a real opportunity there, and I'm going to continue to develop that idea on my own. All right, I'm gonna run downstairs, get another set of lamps cut.
All right, man. I'm out.
Cool.
See you later.
Detroit, like Russell Industrial Center, the only thing we need is more risk takers.
Like the artists from Russell Industrial Center, the students at University of Michigan take pride in their community.
So everybody, thanks for coming today. DP Day is tomorrow, so we're going to be here all night if necessary to get the things done that we need to.
Detroit Partnership Day is a once-a-year volunteer event aimed at cleaning up neighborhoods around Detroit.
The big challenge with Detroit Partnership Day is all the moving parts involved, with 26 different buses going to 29 sites, 1,300 people, 140 site leaders. That's a lot of people and places that all have to match up. In the back of the room, I need 4 to 5 people making the lunches for vegan participants. Back there, we're going to get you set up doing the name tags. They have the site code and the bus number that the volunteers are going to be on. And we also need to make all the signs that are going to direct people where to go for check-in.
Yeah, just another question. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. What do we do if it rains?
The forecast is 30 to 40%, diminishing to 30% towards the end of the day. Every name tags over there, sandwiches over there.
The night before DP Day is our event called War Room. The entire planning team is required to put in all of the last-minute prep work that we need. No one leaves until all of it's done, because if we don't get it done, DP Day is not happening the next morning.
You're going to have to do a little cutting and pasting.
Have all the site packets. Just put AL in the corner for alternative lunch. Yep, I'll do that.
What's up?
We have the first aid kits in the office. They need those at the truck. Volunteers are going to be doing cleanups, knocking down abandoned houses, painting churches, planting trees, all kinds of different projects at various community organizations in Detroit.
Coming up,
Welcome.
the drive of citizens to change Detroit reaches critical mass.
All right, nobody's allowed to get hurt, injured, or maimed. Here you go.
And Veronica takes her product to the homeless.
So here it is. Oh,
Detroiters are forced to work together because we have less resources. If we want to do things in the city, we have to work together.
Businesses are competing, but are helping each other out, and artists want to see each other succeed. There's just a very supportive, tight-knit community that works nicely together.
The people are fighters here. People don't give up, and they've got just an unbelievable positive spirit.
I started trying to figure out how can I get this coat out there on a large scale, more than just 1 or 2 at a time, and how does it benefit the community rather than just another handout.
Have either of you sewn before on a sewing machine?
I've never sewn on the same floor.
With $25,000 in private donations, Veronica creates 2 part-time jobs and hires women from the shelter.
All right, so we're going to start off with making samples.
I just hired these 2 women, Alicia and Sig.
These materials are Tyvek in conjunction with quilted nylon.
And I really hope they can take it to the next level.
So you really won't have to worry about washing the coat or dry cleaning it.
You could actually spray this Tyvek down with a hose. If it gets in snow, it will be almost self-cleaning.
Okay, great.
So,
yeah. Well, I have 2 kids. I want to become self-sufficient. This project is a great opportunity to get back into the workforce and to start giving us an active resume. You hit this lever, and it'll go back to tighten up the stitch.
I'm already thinking Alicia has the potential to really run with this project.
Your basic stitch is 2.5 to 3. We're going to use 3 for the tighter stitch.
She should be teaching me.
1 month later, the women are in full swing.
when this become a full-time job, because we have faith that it will.
Yes.
Yes, it would, and I will be moving up in salary and hopefully benefits, bonuses, and raises.
It's good to see a paycheck with my name on it, you know?
Yay!
What started as a class project for Veronica is quickly turning into a full-blown plan to empower the homeless.